working. This is a complete new setup I'm trying that I just threw together just now. All in the hopes of perhaps doing a bit of sketching. I had to rearrange a lot of things to get this set up, but camera, good. It's gonna be shaky because my tripod is connected to the same table that my sketchbook is on. Usually I'm sketching on a different table from what the tripod is set up on, and it's going to be unstable. It's going to be shaky because I have carpet, so I can't really avoid that. But I'll have to try to do something better in the future. I wanted to do a quick test stream because I felt like drawing and I felt like streaming, so why not? What I'm going to draw is these. I sketched that earlier. It's new icons for my book. But I need to draw them better because this was just a, you know, sticky note sketch. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I guess we'll just try it. I don't know how big to make them either. Or where I should do it. You know what, I'm gonna start with the hardest one first. Because that way I can always redo it if it turns out really bad. The hardest one is that one. Because I don't really know what I want it to look like. And if the microphone needs to be moved, I can move it. It's kind of in an awkward position. Okay. We'll see if this setup works. It's kind of wonky. But I did manage to get it where I'm using my main computer. Just a bit. Already not liking that. No, that's the strap is the hardest part. I don't know how to draw a strap. Why, I did have some references here. Rough. It is rough. Chose the hardest one first, as I said. This is the one I just don't quite know how to shape. Just be long. Make it go longer this way. This looks like a... Yeah. Okay. Can't see it well enough. Try to make the light a little brighter. I'm sketching the lines very faintly right now. That's why it won't show up very well. But, you know, it's a sketch first, and then I'm gonna go over it. Assuming that the sketch turns out. How much should I put in there? 1 or 2? 1? 1, you say? Let's do 1. I'll make it more. I'll make it simpler. I do have the chat pulled up, by the way. If anyone ever wants to chat, I should be able to look up and read it. Can't hear my music. So the music that you're listening to, I am not listening to it. So if I happen to hum something that is not coinciding with the music, that would be why. I'm not listening to it. Let's see. Maybe I should just not hum. It's kind of a habit, though. How can you not hum? Seriously. Is that like a good angle? I don't think that's a good angle. It feels like it's too... I don't know. I like the angle in my little sketch thing better. More... The angle of this has a lot to do with it. That doesn't seem to be flipping the right way. Nope, it doesn't flip the right way. This way does. This one did. One does not. something like that. But better. Eho. Day, just thing. Okay, I have like these. Now this one, the strap goes, I don't know if you can see it. The strap goes like this way and then this way, but I drew it a little differently. But I don't know if I like the way I drew it, now that I look at it again. I was experimenting, but I don't know if I like it better. Maybe if it goes like kind of like the other one does, where it goes this first, then it would have to go. I see how it is. Okay. Okay, I think the arrow is too small. So here. Proportions are just not quite right here. Also not the right angle. I'm finding that it's so much easier for me to sketch things on paper than it is digitally. But if I want to digitize this, I can just, you know, trace it. And that would be so much easier than trying to draw it digitally first. Okay, I don't love the shape of that, but it's alright. I think I know what's wrong with it, but I also don't know. I do know and I don't know. It doesn't look like it's this little piece here. Like that. No. And then the part that I'm not quite sure how to do this. Not sure how I want these lines to go. Now that I'm looking at it, this might be too detailed what I'm trying, so let me just do the full. Oops. Okay, that's more or less what this is, but not done very well. Don't know what's wrong with it. What's wrong with it? Maybe it just needs shadow, because I haven't added any shadow yet. Hmm. I like that. I need to figure out a tasteful way to do the line work, because there's a lot of them. That's the hardest part. I don't even know if this is the best way to do this, and all experimentation. Even if I'm sketching little icons, these little things. I'm trying to make better versions of them for potentially for my book, but I don't know yet. That's why I'm sketching them, because I had different icons before, but the more I think about it, the less I like them. So these are new ones. But I'm starting on paper, trying to figure out how I want them to go. Isn't it weird how I can like draw this on a sticky note and be like, oh wow, that looks amazing, but I have to redraw it, and then redrawing it takes me like 10 times as long because I'm trying to be picky about it. Although, you know, this is not like, I'm not gonna say, oh, whatever I draw here is the final, because I was actually gonna go over it in ink. But I just gotta figure out where the lines go. I don't know where I want my lines to go. Like, should I go over this in ink? I don't know. Should I keep it all pencil? Because if I keep it pencil, I can do softer shadows. I might digitize it. I don't know. I might try digitizing it, but if I digitize it, I'll just like trace over it in a digital painting software. Maybe I'll just outline it. I just drew a really hard line somewhere. Yeah. Not sure what I want these to look like yet. All experimenting. And I'm experimenting this stream setup. If the table shakes, it's because my tripod is attached to this table. So it doesn't really have a sturdy thing. The trickiest part, where to put shading and where not to put shading, because it's completely arbitrary. At least for something like this. I guess I could shade the whole thing, like. And I might just try digitizing this at some point. I don't know. I don't know if I like that stripe there. Digitally, I'll be able to make sure the lines are straight and all of that. I don't know if this is a good angle for. Yeah, how do I make this look like it's glowing? Like, the only way I can think of is add a little shadow around it, but I don't know if I would do that. Might help a little bit. This is not going to be a final. I think this is more of a draft, and then I can do the final digital. I have this other sketch I was working on. Like, okay, so this is another sketch that I did for my book. This one I did with pencil, and then I inked over it. But I want to redo it because it's got a lot of mistakes on it. So I have a lot of different things I have to draw. That was only the first one out of like 15. Oh, got a hangnail. Get rid of that. Asking what book is dangerous because I could talk about it for hours. Are you sure you want to hear it? Alright, I'm gonna try the next one. Where did my eraser go? Oh, why I'm drawing so close. I can draw this one a little bit. You know what? Try drawing it up here. I don't know where to put it to maximize the space on the page, because I could draw this multiple times if I give myself the space to do it. Oh, like shading, like doing an inner glow and an outer glow kind of thing. I have these lines. I was hoping the lines would do enough, but it might not be enough, so I might have to add some kind of little shading in there too. That doesn't look quite the right shape. Too thick. I'm barely thinning it. Okay, so then there's a... Oh, I gotta look up how to draw this flower again. I have like a specific design. Wait a minute. No, I have to pull it up on my computer here. There. Ah. So I had made these sketches before, or like vectorized, not vector, like a 2D, you know, non-sketched version, not of these, but just chapter header things. I don't even know if I'm going to use them. Oh, this is not the right shape. Okay. See, I didn't draw this flower correctly because I didn't have a reference when I sketched that. But now that I have the reference, I can... And it does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals, and this one only has 5. Well, how am I gonna draw 6 petals? Here we go. Let's figure this out. 1. 2. 3. Yep, far enough. It's always strange how I do better sketching when I'm just not thinking about it, but as soon as I start thinking about it too much, I overcomplicate every little stroke. That is 6 petals, but this one is way too long, so let's think that. The bottle is crooked now. Yep, everything is crooked. Well, it's easier to straighten the bottle than it is to redraw the flower. I'm gonna do that. That. That's no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Why am I drawing it so small? Oh, I'm gonna redraw it. That's too small. I don't know why I'm drawing it so tight. Not supposed to be. Like, I'm supposed to be making like nice big versions of it. And here I am like trying to draw the same size. I'm gonna redraw that flower. Still isn't much bigger. Well. Good evening. I don't usually stream on Wednesdays. This is like an almost never thing for me. I go. But I wanted to try it. I had it on my mind to try streaming, and because I'm trying a different kind of setup this time that I've never done before. So, oh, there's something on that. And it's not the fact that I'm streaming live art. I have streamed live art before, but I'm doing it in a different way that I haven't done before. I'm using my phone as a camera instead of my webcam as a camera. So I was just doing this to experiment with that. Actually, yeah, Wednesdays is not a regular thing. I usually don't because I have church on Wednesdays, so I always get back home really late, but tonight I had an urge to try this. Because I don't really have the mindset right now to write. I've already written some today, and my brain is just kind of bleh. I need like a different activity for it. Might have to Clip Studio Paint. Might try redrawing these in Clip Studio Paint. But like tracing over this drawing. Adil? Adil? Am I saying that right? I don't know if I want, I don't know how I want that one shaded. That looks okay. Yeah, I got inspired to make brand new chapter header things. If I'm even gonna use them, I don't know if I'm actually gonna use them. But we're making them for fun anyway. This one looks okay. This looks beautiful compared to this ugly thing. I'm gonna just add a little bit of shadow. So the corner of the bottle is showing, unlike my sketch. Not sure how this will translate digitally very well, but let's try it. That was my first attempt, and I realized I was drawing it practically the same size. I'm like, well, what's the point? Why am I drawing it the same size? It's supposed to be bigger. It's supposed to be more detailed. At least detailed, more detailed where I can trace it. Now I get to do the fun one. Yay. Oh. I mean, up. Let's see, how do I want to do this one? Where do I want to do this one? But go down here first. On the edge of the paper, it's easier to get pictures here. Oh, wait. No. I was wondering if I needed to look up a reference, but I don't know. Maybe I can do this without. Because I just make up my own design. That's not tall enough. This is gonna run into the other one. In quite the right spot. That seems short. I need to look up the proportions of this. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna redraw all of this. Let's see, we'll put a little bit. Oh, why do they all do that? Oh, many of them do. Cool. Okay. Rethinking it. Fire sword's so much fun to design. Like, it doesn't matter how historically accurate it is, they're just fun to design. That doesn't look centered. Well, it's also crooked because I'm drawing at an angle, so everything looks crooked. It's closer. It's still not perfect. Dosa. Change that to be a little more curvy. Yeah. Like this side. But I can't draw it twice. Never draw the same thing twice. I'm gonna turn it temporarily so I can see. Yeah. Anyway, then there's like a gemstone. More like a rock. But I don't know how. I don't know if it's cut or if it's just like a kind of rough shape. I don't know how to draw a rough shaped rock. Like that, I guess. You just make it up. I guess it could be cut, now that I think about it. Oh well. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do after I draw this, because this was all I was planning on doing. To work on that other sketch. That still doesn't look proportioned correctly. Maybe it is. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I just need to make this thinner. And by making this thinner, it will change the proportions of everything. But then that makes this too big. Everything up a little bit. Okay. Anyway, the blade goes straight. I should probably use something to trace this. Do I have anything to trace this with? It has to be straight with the handle, not straight with the page, and I don't know if that's it or not, but... Close enough. And it doesn't have to go all the way down, because it's going to fade. I like that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it should go... I don't know how to do this middle part here. I kind of like having these like teeth. I don't know what to call them. Like little brackets there, but I don't know. Ooh, what if I made this? It. Cool. Used to know all the blade terms. I don't know everything. All I know is hilt and pommel. That's all I know. And blade. I'm not an expert at that. I don't know if I like that curly part to it or not. Anyway, there's like there's like these engravings on it. Oh, let me make sure I'm doing the engraving correctly. Okay. And technically in the story it's like 1, 2, 3, and then the flip side has like the same thing. But I think for this I'm just gonna draw 1 so it doesn't look overwhelming. And now I've got smudge marks all over my paper. That's okay. I think these are just going to be my template, and then I'm going to try redrawing them digitally and see if I can make them a little better. Let's see. That looks kind of tall. Maybe it's not. Later. This is kind of hard to do in a pencil sketch because technically that needs to look like it's engraved in black. Like the blade is actually black. No, all of this. But then it needs to look better than that. I'm gonna move this back. I don't like how much it's curving. And basically what I would do is in the computer try to like erase some of the lines around this to give it some highlights. I think this sketch is too small to do that. I mean, I could try. Like, it's just not gonna get the right shape. Too small. Anywho. And actually hello, little fly, go away. I don't know if the camera caught that little fly that just flew over. Like that. And this would also have to be dark something. No, wait. No, this isn't dark. This is supposed to be lighter. I think this is supposed to be like a gold. I don't remember now. I don't remember what I said in the book. The crafter of weaponry. It is fun to design. Things fun to design. In my head, not as much fun to put on paper for some reason. Like, I can think of it in my head and it's fun, and then I start to do it on paper and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know. That's supposed to be gold. It doesn't look gold. Maybe just the pommel is gold. And maybe the handle is not. Let's try that. Maybe just the crossguard and the pommel are gold. And this part is something, you know, something like that. So the weakest one is this one. It's so boring. But I don't know how to make it more interesting. It might look more interesting. I don't know. Well, those look okay, except for this one. This one's imperfect too. This one's kind of incomplete. I don't know if I like that design there. What do I draw now? That was all I was going to draw. I think I've done them well enough. They're not on a sticky note, and that was really the only goal. Like, getting them in a sketchbook is better than having them on a sticky note. So, there they are. I want to make this any... I do have like another... I do have lots of sketches I need to work on, actually. But I don't know if I'm gonna spend the time to do all of them. But how long have I been streaming? An hour? Has it been an hour of just doing these? Oh, it has. What time is it? It's very late. Okay, I might not stream for very long. Oh look, there's my old icon. Yeah, so the old chapter icons that I made, I don't know if you remember them. They just weren't setting well with me. And because I'm like starting to introduce more like hand-drawn things, or I want to do hand-drawn illustrations, like this one, and I just needed chapter headers that I just needed something that matched. I mean, it doesn't have to be the same style per se. It just has to look hand-drawn and not, you know, not so vectorized. Anyway, this was the sketch that I started. It might be ready to ink. Oh no, it's not. I haven't finished drawing the leaves. You can't really see it very well, but there's like a bunch of leaves on it. I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. I drew the lines very faintly because I'm gonna ink over it. Kind of like this one, although this one I want to redraw that one. I'm not super happy with that one. Hang on, let's get this out of the way. So... yeah, this is the only one. I'm not sure what to do with it, the top one. I'm not quite sure how to make this one look better. I do like this setup because I actually have it so that my monitor is like right there in front of me, and I have it turned because I'm sitting at a desk that's next to my computer desk, but I have my monitor turned so I can see what I'm looking at, which is pretty cool because I didn't have that luxury before in the other setup I've tried. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave those, and don't know. This was the one I started. Am I even doing this rope correctly? It doesn't look straight. The rope doesn't look straight. Maybe I'll straighten the rope a little bit. This was literally something that I just sketched in like, I don't know, 30 minutes. So, or 20 minutes. Very rough. But that's okay, because it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't. I have at least, you can make out the top part, but not the bottom of it. Of this thing, it's pretty much nothing. It's just like, it's like greenery. So you got the tops of trees, and then you got like bushes and greenery. It's really nothing down there. It's just like the forest floor. And this is supposed to show a contrast between, you know, a real tree and a Glimshade. These are Glimshades. This is a Glimshade. Yeah, I can see a chat. I got the monitor right in front of me. I had to like zoom it way up though so I can see it from a distance. But I can see it. I'm going to treat all of these sketches in this book, like even this one up here, I'm treating them kind of like rough drafts. If I have to redraw them, I will try to redraw them. I have to figure out, like, because this one's got several mistakes, like right here, it's kind of messy right there. Yeah, other things about it. Let's see, this one needs leaves. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to draw a perspective tree and make it like look. Leaves are so annoying to draw. It's like you could draw individual ones. You could draw it more abstractly. I never quite know what to choose for any particular drawing. But I actually hate drawing trees, tree leaves, and here I am picking a bunch of illustrations that require it. My story kind of requires a lot of trees, unfortunately. That just means I get to practice the thing I hate doing, which I guess is a good thing. Somewhere in this sketchbook I can show you the one time I tried drawing, like I filled the whole page with leaves and it took forever. Like those leaves. I don't like that design. Might have to look up how other people do it. I know it doesn't really matter as long as you get the idea across. People are going to say, oh, it looks great. But I don't know, I just don't know how to draw it. It looks good. Draw individual leaves? Do I like just do the outline of leaves? Do I do both? I don't know. And I think you can also take into account perspective. My probably been patience with art. I'm reading that word for word, and it's not a complete thought. My probably been patience for art. What does that mean? Try to decipher. I actually didn't do very much, like, compared to what I could have done, I never really did very much art growing up, even though it was, like, the one thing I was really good at. Like, I was often too lazy to do anything with it. Like, there was probably more times than not, I'm like, oh, I should draw something, but I don't know what to draw. And so then I wouldn't, like, I get, it's hard to, know what to draw. I don't know if I like the individual leaves or not. It kind of adds a nice little contrast there. Look at some drawings and they're just like so amazing with their shading. And I just can't do it. I don't know how they do it. Okay, then there's this rope thing. I don't even know if I'm being consistent with it. It's very dark. It's not supposed to be that dark. Ugh. Go up enough. And I just don't know how much lesson stuff to include. Like, how do you draw it? How much is too much? How much do you really need? I should look up a few examples, because something I could do, I really wanted to sell this. I could just do a bunch of lines. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Could, like, cover the whole thing in grass like this. But I don't know if that would look good. The key though is it has to look like a pretty stark transition. So if I make this side have all of this grass, and then the other side doesn't, it will help. Did that show up on the stream? It's probably a glare too. It would show up if I started to ink it, which I'm debating if I want to do that right now or not. If I start inking it, I'm gonna want to finish it, and that could take me a long time, so I probably won't. Anyway, I got several pages set up. I have a lot of these sketches I have to make. I want to make them. I love it that I can do this on live stream because I do that all the time. Air quotes. Where is my list? Okay, so I had started a list of all of my illustration needs, and this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, I gotta just recount. Some of them I might not need. Some of them are extra, but at minimum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't know about that one. 10, 11, 12, 13. At minimum, I need 13. Maybe more. Oh. 2 out of 13. They're only gonna get harder from here. Maybe. I don't even know if I'm drawing on camera. One second. This is intentionally, I've intentionally have this extra space down here in case I need to crop it, because if I crop it, it needs to be smaller. I think I can crop it somewhere up there and it would look okay, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, I think I've set out what I had to do, and I figured out that this stream setup can work. I mean, it is still a bit wonky, and I still had to do quite a bit to get it set up, but it's a lot easier than my old way of doing. Let's put that away. And I just draw with a mechanical pencil. I don't do anything fancy, so... Oh, let's find that sketch I did. Now I want to take these, digitize them, basically redraw them with that pencil-like look, but digitally, and see if that looks any good. Well, this was what I made originally for this stream. They're not straight. Now that I look at it, that sword is not straight. These are chapter... All of these things, actually, like this and this, it's all meant to be chapter headers. I don't know if those would look good together. Like, would those look good on the same page? Had this at the top, this underneath, or is that too much? I'm trying to decide if I want to use just this as a chapter header, or if I want to include these underneath somewhere. Like, you have that, then chapter 1, and you've got that. Or just this, or just this. That's what I'm gonna decide. Oh, so much, so much. Yeah, these sketchbooks are like a mess. I could show you a few other sketches. Let me see if I can find any that are any good. This little book here has a few Inktober ones from 2018. Like I did that one. I copied a picture for that one. Got a swan. That was just out of my head. This was a marshmallow thing. This was potions. This is kind of like the art style, kind of like that, you know. I like that kind of look. That flame looks better than that flame. Huh. Anyway. Oh, that one's not as good. We'll skip that one. These were little fairy sketches. I actually built those ones in Minecraft, but I did the sketch first, and then I built them in Minecraft for a bigger build, I think. Let's see. A lot of these are like things like this. Like, it's just like planning something for Minecraft. This looks horrible though. I don't like the design of that at all. But a lot of these are things like that. Or this was also like Minecraft build planning, you know, costume planning and fun things like that. This was from like, I don't know, maybe 8 years ago? This sketchbook has a lot of empty space, so there's not much in here. Alright. What does this one have? This one has... I don't want to flip through every page, because some of them are not good. And some of them are just, like, scribbles. Like, I have pages that are just scribbles. There's that one I was talking about, though. This was the one where I covered the entire page with leaves. And this was just like all out of my head, you know, but it looks so busy. I don't know if I like it. And you know, it was just like sketched super sloppily. Like the pose is horrible because I didn't look up any references. So it looks horrible. We're on a sketchbook tour, a mini one. This is a fox. I copied a picture, so it was easy. Copying a picture is always easy. Aw. See? Here's another one. I copied a picture of Toothless. Cute. There's a dog. Copied a picture for that too. Someone's dog. I've drawn a lot of people's dogs. And then we're back to my little sketches there. Okay, yeah, there's not much in this one. Most of my sketches... Oh, look at this thing in the back. There's that thing in the back. I guess that was when I was trying to design my winter dragon thing. I don't... Oh, and look at that. It's me. This was when I was sketching me. Not me in real life, but my character. Okay. Yeah, this book needs more stuff, so we're gonna add more stuff. We're gonna add more book stuff. All of this is for the book I'm writing, if you haven't heard about it before. And you want to hear more about it. Well, the best way, if you're interested in things like that... How many people are watching? Probably not that many. Not that many. If you're interested, though, in books, you can join the Discord. My Discord is primarily from my Minecraft audience. Like, most of the people in there know me through Minecraft, but it's open to anybody. I have written... I need to do another calculation of my progress on the book, but I haven't... I have 3 chapters I want to write first, and then I'll do another calculation. I'm probably at closer to 60% now with draft 2. But it's, there's something weird over here on the table. I don't know what it is. I didn't really wipe off the table before streaming, so it's still a mess. Anyway, good progress. Good little sketches. Let me look at these again. How did I spend 1 hour drawing these 3 little things? I don't know. It's a mystery. Alright. I am gonna go. It is getting late, so thank you all for coming. Thanks for watching. I'll have to do this again sometime when I actually have some art to do. Yeah, because this is gonna be a project. Like, at least 13, 14, you know, of these I have to do. And I might do them multiple times. I don't know. I don't know yet. So, thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. I'll see you some other time. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow yet, since I did this stream today. So, just throwing that out there. But, have a good night.